7 at 7 with Tracy Hutchins.
The top 7 headlines in Atlanta today begins with the release of hundreds of thousands of pages on the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Federal leaders say the records released today had never been digitized and, quote, sat collecting dust in the facilities. The King family has previously opposed the release. 2 shooters are on the loose right now after a shootout at a MARTA station this morning. Police tell us a 3rd shooter was hit by a bullet at the HE Home station and later arrested.
It's a formula for disaster.
New data shows the air traffic control tower at Atlanta's airport is 17% below full staff. Aviation experts now sounding the alarm. Malcolm Jamal Warner, who co-starred in the classic sitcom The Cosby Show, has died. Warner drowned in Costa Rica during a family vacation yesterday. He lived in Atlanta. 5 million above-ground swimming pools now being recalled after being linked to the deaths of 9 children. They were sold by multiple companies at retailers including Walmart, Target, and Amazon. Check out these cool new uniforms your Atlanta Braves will sport on August 2nd during the MLB Speedway Classic. You might be able to pick out some subtle nods to the racing world. Today, hundreds of customers lined up for the grand opening of the Whataburger on Carb Parkway in Ackworth. The restaurant has hired 65 local employees to work at the new location. You can get updates on all these top stories sent right to your phone through the Atlanta News First app.